Y'all are now tuned in to another episode of Influential Reasons. I am your host, Supreme Triple Fours, King Britain. And before we dive into the little topics I want to touch on today, I would greatly appreciate if y'all like, subscribe, and share this content. I'm definitely grinding from the mud up, and all help and support is definitely appreciated. So thank you. But make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share this content. Cause like I always tell y'all, we plant seeds over here, and if you share, you'll never know. You might be planting a seed with someone that's on your news feed, family or friend, somebody that's following you. Who knows? I believe in divine timing, and a lot of these messages are prophecies of divine timing. It'll show up right when you need it. So, thank you again in advance. And today, I want to touch on a few things. A couple of things that I wrote down, that have been on my mind, and somebody want me to speak on it too, that I was conversing with at the time, but it's accepting and agreeing demonic strongholds as far as project streets, slavery, words of vibration, because words hold weight. So definitely want to tap into all of that today. And I also want to touch on the topic that I brought up before, is a man of God and his 7 wives. And why I think it's important it's important for that particular situation or man or woman maybe. And I'm gonna try to break it down as much as I could today and give y'all the insights on why I believe it can be a successful thing. A lot of people subconsciously do it anyway, so hey, why not just make it official with that one man, and y'all all build something together. Y'all all reap the benefits together, You ain't gotta be on your side whole quest and shit like that. Same with the guys, man. I don't even know why guys even want to be side niggas, man. What does that benefit you? How is you being a side nigga besides chasing your lust is benefiting you? We all been there, done it, but I've been gay that, once I tapped in, and I was really never, let me put it like this, I was never no side nigga, but I did used to just talk to women who had boyfriends or, certain situations. And I've been cut that shit out. And that wasn't long lasting, so I've been cut that shit out, man. But anyways, first thing I want to touch on is why we keep we accepting everything that's thrown at us and making it ours that was never supposed to be ours. I understand slavery we didn't make that ours, you understand? But it was still a choice. People would sleep like today. It's just modern day slavery. People still sleep. You're brainwashed. You living in fear. You ain't putting up a fight. If you look back in history, you got the French and Indian War. You got all these different wars. You ain't got no war with us fighting against or putting up a fight in slavery. It's just like when Kanye said that it was all in the uproar, everybody got emotional, but I agreed with him. And this was 2016, I sure did. I agree with him because it was a choice. How can you say it's not a choice when you have people like Harriet Tubman, who was a slave, going back? She had the mentality, I want to be free. And the slaves that she freed had the mentality of, I want to be free too. So they had a choice. And they chose to be free. And some died trying, but they still chose. So get off the emotional shit talking about that shit wasn't a choice. Man, that shit was a choice. Just like today, modern day slavery, a lot of folks don't want to wake up. It's a choice, but people still sleep. People get emotional about that. Fuck it, just let people get emotional. It is what it is. We ain't gonna never go nowhere with people being emotional, but if y'all can't take the truth, hey, quit reaching for it then. Cause the truth is here and it's now being spoken. I am Supreme Triple Fours, and I'm gonna deliver the truth. Plant seed. Sometimes I gotta face the truth that I don't want to, but I pray on it, I build the strength and courage, and I do it. So y'all gonna have to face the truth too. So I'm gonna give a little grace on that slavery shit though, as far as we accepting it, because we really didn't a lot of people accepting the mentality they didn't want to free themselves, so they just gave in. But what we did accept was the street culture, the projects. The projects was an agenda rolled out, I believe, in the 70s, 80s, maybe late 60s, 70, 80s. That's why I call it the projects. It was really a project of destruction for us, but we accepted it. So we basically told the laws of the universe, I accept this demonic stronghold of trauma as ours. So by us accepting as ours, claiming the shit, claiming the streets, there's no karma for them because we accepted it. Y'all better understand the laws of the universe, the laws of God, the laws. Y'all better understand it. Like, cause I hear people saying when they gonna get their karma, they probably ain't gonna get it. And don't be sitting around waiting on them to get their karma. Let's get our shit together first. We ain't got time to be waiting on somebody to see if they get their karma. I look at it in my own personal life. Someone wrong with me, I just forgive them. I don't reconcile though, but I forgive them. I don't sit around waiting for karma. I don't know if it's gonna come or not. I leave it in the hands of the Most High. I just do me as a warrior for the Most High, as one of His prophetic messengers. I'm just living out the prophecies that I have to do. You understand? I ain't waiting on nobody to do shit. I don't live my life like that. But lo and behold, we accepted the street culture. And let me clear this up. You got the street culture, which is a lifestyle. You got some hustlers who kind of just have to go that route because they have no other choice, but they provide for their family, so they indulge in a street culture or the lifestyle. It's a difference. I don't like the street culture. I respect the people who really get money taking care of their family because sometimes that's the only way we got to get it. But all that street culture shit, that's a hindrance to us, the people. And that shit we need to banish that shit. And I'm here for it, and I can speak on it because I'm from the trenches. We need to banish that shit. Now, if you getting money out there, God be whole with you. Understand if you taking care of your family, okay. But to indulge in a culture, the lifestyle, to glorify, to live and die by this shit, go hard for the Most High because, listen, man, ain't nobody up, and I say this many of times, ain't nobody living really bad. Ain't nobody, well, let me just say this. To the motherfuckers who actively getting in shit, ain't nobody living by the codes. But then again, the codes are governed by the codes and shit, and the whole culture is governed by the deceiving devil. So I mean, you can't expect no lawyer. They don't even care them tracing hell or demonic strongholds. There's nothing real about it. Everything is deceit, deception. So it's trickery, it's fuckery, and that's what the street culture is, and that's why I don't like it. It's only gonna lead you trauma, PTSD, scars, deceased loved ones, broken-hearted mothers, children just dying, but y'all glorify it. Like, come on now, like, let's get rid of that shit. Now it's a different, now you're hustling, I salute to you. I just hope you find a better way to invest your money if you're really out there getting it, not indulging in the culture. But don't let them beat you at the game. It's still a game at the end of the day. Don't let them get you because it's a design. It's designed for you to get caught in a trap. Just don't let them play on you like that. And I ain't gonna be long on this. I'm gonna slide on into the small little topic I wanna touch on too. The frequencies. Hey, wait a minute. Slow down, Supreme, slow down. Next, I want to talk about how we adopted these words, these low vibrational words, that's how frequencies. Bitch, nigga, which I spoke on this shit before, but I'm gonna touch on it again. I say nigga, right? Which is nigga just mean ignorant, so anybody can be a nigga. You're just an ignorant individual. But if that means an ignorant individual, why do we claim it as with pride and dignity? Why do we claim stupid shit with pride and dignity? Me included. I ain't exempt from this. I say it too. I'm trying to better myself though. I'm trying to stop it though. But why do we And that's what I mean, why do we adopt it? Like, we crash out, really crash out if anybody else said. But we gonna say it freely, every day, all day, putting that energy out there, putting that ignorant energy out there. That's why niggas ignorant. Let's just be honest. Niggas ignorant. But by us just claiming it, when we hear nigga and ignorance, it just, you can only put a black face on it. When you could be white, Chinese, black, Mexican, anybody can be ignorant, because there's some ignorant motherfuckers everywhere. But by us adopting that shit and making it ours, us included, as well as everybody else, when they see nigga, they just point the finger back at us. Now, I can see if we wasn't using that word at all, and then we hear somebody else say it, then yeah, we got a right to protect our dignity and our, that word I'm trying to say, before I get on this podcast and these words just slip right out of my mind and shit. But when I'm in the car driving solo, talking to my goddamn self, boy, I be sounding like a philosopher. You hear me? But integrity, man. Yeah, we gonna have to keep that integrity. So let's say we was trying to dial down on the word nigga and shit, even bitches, right? And we don't even use that word, then we hear somebody else say it, then yeah, okay, it's valid if you going ahead and crash out, because we don't use that shit anyway, you feel me? So you ain't gonna call me something that I don't call myself. Just like when a nigga call a bitch, all hell broke loose. But bitch this, bitch that, bitch, I'm a bitch. Man, bitches just be galore with each other. But soon as a nigga say, come on, bitch, it become an insult. That's the same with nigga. You know what I mean? You see how stupid this shit be for real. Like, it's just stupid. Slide on to the next topic. I ain't gonna go too deep on this either, right? But really, what I really want to touch on today is I'm gonna try to break down. I'm gonna break down why I feel like it's some importance for a guy who's really building generational wealth, really breaking the curses, really doing what he's supposed to do. And if he need more than one wife to help him do that, I feel like it's a necessary need, then he need to go ahead and do that. But first, honesty is a must. You have to be transparent, you have to be authentic, genuine, pure, and honest while pursuing multiple women. Because it's not for everybody. Don't expect every woman to agree with it. Understand where they coming from. Some women just ain't for this shit. This ain't a one size fit all. Don't be forcing it, thinking it's mandatory. Listen to these red pill internet ass niggas who ain't had no women since they ain't, man. Let's quit listen to them niggas, man. See, there I go with the nigga shit. But quit listening to them though, for real. They don't be knowing what's going on, for real, bro. They get their shit from a textbook, and they don't have no experience with it. And the only reason why they got experience now, because they got a little fame and money off the YouTube shit. So they treat women according to what they learned on YouTube, man. They ain't got no experience with this, man. I've been having experience with women since I was a little boy, man. Come on, man, stop. So I can tell y'all straight up, I mean, listen. Having multiple women while building. First of all, if you're in the building stage, I don't recommend you having multiple women during that stage. One is enough, because you need to focus. You can't be spreading your energy or your seed out too often while you're in a building stage, because you're really manifesting and you're creating a life for yourself. That's why you need to obtain your life force energy. You understand what I'm talking about? So I say one. And when I say multiple women, it don't have to all be at once. It can be periodically throughout a lifetime. Like, not at once. So that's another reason quit listening to these internet motherfuckers, these internet fools, because they promoting this shit like you're supposed to have it all at one time, man. Listen, that shit ain't gonna teach his own. Me personally, I like to focus. One is enough. That's why I don't really date. I don't really date much when I'm really tapped in. I'd rather not date. Shit, as of right now, I'm celibate. I'm 30 days at a time. So I really don't want to even entertain nothing right now, because I'm focused. I got a lot of things to do, a lot of things to build, and I'm on my prophecy. I'm on my divine message of prophecy right now for the Most High God, and I got to deliver this truth, and I got to be in my solitude a lot. So that already is gonna exclude me from the dating pool because, you know, women need their time and attention right now. I can't give it to them. It's expensive right now for me, and I ain't got it to give right now, because I got to transmute the energy elsewhere for the kingdom, you know. So, and that's me personally. Other people's different strokes for different folks, though. So my life ain't theirs and theirs ain't mine. So I won't say that it might be a hindrance to them. It might work out perfect for them. Everybody different. One thing I don't promote is a one-size-fits-all lifestyle for everybody, because everybody different. So I ain't the one to tell you, like, don't go, when you on grind mode, don't go out to the clubs or go out to party for 3 years straight. I don't be on all that shit, because sometimes people need that balance. Sometimes it's helpful when people go out and it's just energy. You harness energy from certain places or people or things, and that might help them with their ideas. Everybody different, man. That's all I can say. But back to what I was saying as far as these women, right? Back to what I'm saying as far as these women, listen. I feel like the divorce rate for guys who have multiple women is it's not as high as a monogamous relationship where the guy just dealing with one woman. And I'm gonna tell you why. You gotta understand women to understand where I'm coming from with this. If you really pay attention to women, look on social media. Women is in more competition with women, right? So they do things for each other. They live out of scarcity with each other, man. And this has just been going on for years. It really have nothing to do with the new age. It's just the new age is able to expose what's going on. It's just women, the nature of women. I've been raised by women. I experienced women. I see this shit. For example, let's say you're a guy who got a good head on your shoulders, really doing things, and I just don't count for the slouches. This talking about a real, and you ain't gotta be rich, but a guy who just pursuing things, who just, you know, a man at the, you know, pursuing things, right? You're dealing with one woman. You're more attracted to a lot of women. Now, if you say you got a girlfriend, that's why guys can have girlfriends, side women, if they especially on their shit, they can have a wife, a woman, a side woman for years, right? Ain't it the same as having multiple women? Women want a guy who's attracted to a lot of other women. It don't have to be looks. It's how you carry yourself, you know, where he's going in life. Same with having multiple women. If you're able to take care of them, you're able to allow for them to see the vision that you have, so that way they can be secure where they are. Maybe you can go ahead and pursue multiple women. And when a woman know another woman in the picture, she gonna get her shit together. She gonna act right. Hey, listen, I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all from experience. They gonna act right. So just imagine having 4 wives. Let's say you got 4 wives, 3 wives, whatever. Even 2. If she know another woman in the picture who treating you good, she gonna get her shit together. She gonna self-correct herself. As long as you coming thorough and authentic, though. You can't be on fuckery, no manipulator, none of that shit. You have to be pure. You have to really be standing on business, taking care of these women, taking care of yourself, taking care of your households. If you're doing that, if the women see she's slacking off, she gonna get her shit together. This just life. Look in sports. When the quarterback get too comfortable in that backup, if they got a weak backup, he gonna get too comfortable, he gonna slack. But once they see that motherfucker know how to play, they gonna get their shit together, right? You keep people on their edge when they know they can be replaced. And this go for anybody, anything. That's why you always try to better yourself to stand your shit. So, listen. And just in that sense, that's why I feel like everybody's gonna self-correct and get they gonna correct their bad behavior. Look at these pimps back in the day having multiple women, keeping them in check and all of this, making them bring back money that they selling their own pussy for, you feel me? Cause it's deeper than what y'all think. And I ain't condoning that shit. I'm just going based off of what I see, right? If y'all just pay attention to what's around y'all, the history, the present, and the future, man, y'all will understand life. Life is a game. You gotta know how to play it. But look, guess what though, y'all? I ain't gonna go too deep on this, man. I got some prepping to do on other things. I just wanted to come and drop that little message. And I appreciate y'all, like I told y'all once again. Thank y'all for always supporting, tapping in with Influential Reasons. I am your host, Supreme King Britain, also known as Supreme 444, is a divine healer from the Most High God, you understand? So tap in with me, y'all. Like, subscribe, and share this message, cause listen, this is a seed drop, and I need to plant the seed in some good fertilized soil. Thank y'all, man. I'm up out of here.